Hey guys, welcome to Trina Kulik Designs. My name is Trina and I am going to be painting my Christmas, I think I'm going to call it Tree Farm Christmas sign. It's a sign that I made last night really quick, and I think I'm going to hang it above my mantle on my fireplace. So if you didn't see it, this is it. And I've had somebody ask me like how I stained it and how I got the wood grain to come out. So I'm going to explain that a little bit. So if you're new, how about comment and let me know who you are and where you're from. Let me know that you're new. And I've got to move my stand back some because I see I'm shaking it like crazy. But what I did is I stained it. And then I let it dry a little bit. Then came over it with some sandpaper. And I just kind of took some of the stain off, and it just made the grain kind of pop out. And then if you've noticed, like around my edges here, it's a little bit darker than the middle. Hey, Miss Shirley and Miss Aunt Mary and Jody, Jean, how are you ladies doing? But around my edges, they're darker. What I did is I used a lighter stain to kind of stain in the middle. I put the dark stain that I used on my edges, kind of right here, and then the lighter stain in the middle. So, and this is just, what I used is the 1/4 inch plywood on the back, and then what I done is I took the 1x5s and cut them to make, not 1x5s, 1x4s, to kind of make the wide frame. Hey Debbie! Miss Debbie, what do you mean, what do we make in there? Hey, Julie from Texas. Joan from Arizona. Thank you so much for blessing my page. Is it Leanne? Hey, Miss Sandy. Hey, from Washington State. Colleen. And Clara from Texas. Hey, Donna. What I was thinking about doing is I went and bought these letters from Walmart, and I was gonna put Tree Farm with them with the letters instead of me having to paint them, but they're too big, so I'm gonna have to paint them. I think I was gonna have to go cut me out a R myself because I was only able to find one R. Hey Chris, hey JC from Florida, and Tanya, Connie from North Carolina. Thank you, Sharon, for sprinkling the love. So, oh gosh, what I was gonna do was put Tree Farm up here on the top with these wooden letters that I picked up from Walmart. And I think these are made out of the MDF, but to me those letters are too big. Let me kind of push it down so I can see. It would take up like way too much room. And then I was gonna put like farmhouse here. And of course I was gonna have to cut out another R. I'm at Tree Farm. And I don't know, I just think it takes up too much. It only leaves a tiny little space. And even if I did them kind of like this, it's still, I don't know. I don't like it. I think they're too big. So I'm gonna try my best just to paint some on here. Maybe they'll turn out looking okay. Hey Gina. Alright, so I'm gonna get started, y'all. Hey Darlene and Karen from Alabama. How are you ladies doing? Hey Belinda. So I'm going to get my chalk. If you've never used chalk before, y'all, chalk is amazing to write your wording down first, because if you mess up you can just wipe it right off. It's nothing permanent. Hey Miss Kathy and Teresa from Oklahoma. Y'all ladies are coming in from everywhere. Miss Nancy and Miss Barbara from Texas. Hey Natalie. All right, I'm gonna scoop y'all down. Hey Michelle, so y'all can kind of see this. Thank you so much, Donna. All right, I think I want to do it in kind of a old, I don't know what you would call it, but I don't want nothing fancy with the font. So I'm going to try to just do it regular, like handwriting, and kind of childlike, I guess. Be back soon. Got to get the kiddos from the bus. Okay, Natalie. Let me scoot this back so I'm hitting it, making it shake. So maybe that makes sense. And I am going to kind of slant it. So I'm going to have to work with like my last two letters to kind of get my slanting right. Okay. And then, let's see. Farm. I may just do farm just straight. Hey, let me see. Jeannie from Savannah, Georgia. Excited to catch you live today from North Carolina. Shared. Well, thank you, Glenda. I'm excited that you're here. Miss Cindy. Hey, Amy. Watching from Oklahoma. Let me see real quick. I think it's like a 22. Nope. It is about a 23 and a half by about 21 3/4. So it's not exactly square. It's a little bit taller than it is wide. All right, so let's see. Tree. And I may even need to make that. I think I need to make my words a little bit smaller, because I want enough room here to do a cute little Christmas tree. And this is why it's so good to have chalk on hand, because you can just get it right off and start over. All right, so I've got a picture. I've got a Christmas tree painted here. So let me see. I really do need to make this smaller. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I think that's a good size. And then I think I'm just going to do farm right here. Okay. And I think that looks kind of old looking. Wait a minute. I think my word tree's a little bit off. Hey, Donna from Pennsylvania. You're welcome, Miss Cindy. Quick question about the bells you used the other day from Walmart. Are they plastic? Tammy, yes, they are plastic. They are actually a very thin plastic. A very thin plastic. Okay, there we go. And I bought me some Waverly chalk paint from Walmart today. Hey, Delta from Texas. I'm gonna give this a good little shake. I've got some Christmas green. I'm gonna do my Christmas tree in, and I don't know if I want to make it different colors or keep it kind of simple. Hey, Janice from Arkansas. Let me try to open this up, y'all. Yeah, the craft I did the other night with the bells, that started off really, really rough. Oh my gracious, was that a hot mess at first. I started thinking, oh Lord, and I'm live doing this, and I'm making such a mess out of this. But it really turned out to be really pretty. All right, so I'm gonna grab me a flat tip brush, and I'm just gonna go in with it, y'all, and start painting on top of my chalk here. I'm gonna load my paintbrush up. And I'm gonna keep this to be a really simple font. I want it to be, like I said, kind of child, just kind of old. And then I'm actually going to come over this and sand it down to make it kind of a rusty look. Can y'all even see that? I found silver ones, so maybe I can paint them white. I really loved yours. Tammy, mine was silver. This may be too big of a brush. Mine was actually silver and I painted them white. So you probably got the exact same ones that I got. Alright, I know I'm getting a little bit quiet, but I'm going to try to smooth this out as much as I can because I am going to come back over it with the sandpaper and get most of this off so it look like it's old letters that's been on here quite a while. I think I need to bring that right there. Okay. I think that looks really, really just old and not perfect at all. Hey, Jennifer. Okay. So let me move this up. I think I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller, y'all. I almost wish I probably would have grabbed a smaller paintbrush. I think I'm kind of messing up my A here. Let me kind of get it straight. Okay. That looks kind of funky. Okay, so there's Tree Farm. Looking good. Well, thank you, Amy. And I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna sand a lot of it off. All right, so now let's get started on let's just doing a Christmas tree. I'm a little bit nervous to do this Christmas tree because I have not really done a Christmas tree just like painting it free-handed and not really having the actual pattern of a Christmas tree. So I'm going to start off with some black. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line right there. And now I'm going to come and I'm going to draw this line with my black right here. That's all I'm going to do with that black. But thank you, Amy. Hey, Lisa from Virginia. Okay. So now I'm going to grab another flat tip brush. And this is a size 16. I'm going to go in with my black. I'm going to start from the top. No, I'm not. Let's start. Do I want to start from the top or the bottom? I don't know. Let's start from the bottom. And I'm just going to kind of have my lines just going from side to side. And you know, with the Christmas tree, you got, it gets smaller and smaller as it goes up. But with me starting off with the black, what it's going to do is it's going to just kind of give my, when I put my green on here, it's going to kind of give it a shadow. Is what I'm hoping anyway. And you don't want all of these to be exactly the same distance apart. You know, you got the natural trees that kind of has the branches that goes out further than the other one. Hey from Jacksonville, Florida, Miss Brenda. Thank you so much, Miss Nancy. And hey, Rhonda from Wilmington, North Carolina. So, and you can kind of just keep on working with it. If you feel like you want to take your branches, you know, if you feel like I felt like I was kind of like making it a little bit shorter, too fast, you know, just go ahead back down there and just make them a little bit more wider. And I kind of just work from side to side. And I'm just taking my paintbrush, just using like the very tip of it. I'm not like pressing it down any. I'm just using the tip of my brushes. And now once I start going up to the top part, I'm going to start kind of making these lines go up into like with an angle. And then just play with it till you get your top the way you want it. You see, that's a cute little Christmas tree so far. Hey, Miss Judy from New Mexico. It's windy there today. So now I'm just going to come in and kind of just fill in some spots. I think I want a little bit more up there on the top. Alright, so that's just the basic background with it being black. Hey Brandy, this is my first time to watch you live. Where are you teaching painting skills? Where you are teaching painting skills. You are a great teacher. Well, thank you, Julie. Tammy, it is easy. I'm a little nervous about doing it because I've never painted one before. I actually got on YouTube this morning, y'all, and was YouTubing how to paint a Christmas tree. And I seen this lady, she started off, if you just like hopping on unit, see me draw the black line in the middle, and she drew that black line, and I was like, that seems like the simplest way to do it. Alright, so I'm just going to grab me another paintbrush. This is going to be a 1 inch, and all of these are flat inch brushes. So just grab you a flat inch brush. And like I said, I'm not like pressing down like this, using the end of my brush here, the side of my brushes. I'm using the very tip of it and just dabbing it. I'm not doing strokes, I'm dabbing it. I'm going to give this black a quick little dry. And I'm going to use a holly branch. This is by Apple Barrel. Hey Sean, thank you so much. So I'm just going to dip it in my green. And I'm going to actually dip this kind of thick just because I don't know, it could probably leave a little bit of a texture. And I'm going to go right over my black. I may even hit it, you know, some places where the black's not even at. But all I'm doing is just tapping it. Very, very easy. And I am coming out a little bit more with my green because I want some of my branches to kind of stick out a little bit more, just to kind of look more natural like a tree. Because the branches on a tree is not exactly perfect. You know, they stick out here and there, and I got a piece of hair going in my mouth. So I want it to have a really good look of a real tree. You could probably hear my paintbrush kind of tapping on here. And that's because I'm not doing any kind of strokes with it. I'm just tapping. I'm going to start slanting my top up. So now I really want my top to be a little bit more smaller. So I'm going to bring that top up some. There we go. Now I'm going to come in and I'm just going to fill my inside my tree up with the green. And if I see any spots, you know, that I can kind of see the black, I'm just going to tap that green to cover it up. And if it doesn't cover it, you know, every single black spot, that is totally fine. It kind of just makes it almost look like a shadow. Thank you, Julie. So I'm going to kind of make my limbs a little bit more kind of funkier, I guess. Or kind of thicken them up some. I want to kind of make my bottom piece down here a little bit more like there's some pieces kind of hanging out. I'm not going to put any kind of bark or anything on this tree, or trunk. Would that be what it's called, is trunk? Hello from Ohio. My daughter and I are watching, and we're going to paint trees tonight too for her teacher. Well, yay, Miss Lauren. Okay. Just kind of looking, my light kind of puts a glare on it and I can't really see what I've got going on. Let me stand up for just a second. All right, so I think that's good. Now, we're going to give this a quick little dry. Then we're going to come and we're going to put a little bit of snow on here. Let's give it a quick little dry. Well, thank you, Gabby. Miss Peony, so far that was really simple. Actually getting my letters to look the way I wanted them was more difficult than the Christmas tree. Hey, Miss Sherry from Oklahoma. And thank you so much. All right, so we're going to grab another flat tip brush. This is a 3/4 inch, and we're going to go in with some white. I'm wondering, here I am wondering again, y'all, about using my patching plaster to do the snow. Because I really do. I love texture. Thank you, Jewel. And again, if I can get this aggravating thing open. This is so hard to open. Oh, kills my fingers. I hear the kiddos coming in, y'all. So, okay. So let me get something to mix this with. What can I mix it with? Oh, what can I mix it with? Here I go again, not having everything on hand.
You know how my BB gun barrel shoots, but it's strong?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it wasn't shooting, and I made it shoot, and guess what happened?
What happened?
I started burning a butthole, but it didn't die.
Oh, that's nice. I'm just going to get a pencil and I'm going to stir this up just a little bit. And then I'm going to use this to make me some snow.
Snow?
To make snow on my Christmas tree here. Okay. So let's hope we're not going to mess this up.
That's the good pencil.
That was a good pencil. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of get a little bit on my brush. And you're just going to start putting it, you know, wherever you kind of...
Like fade it in and blend it into the thing.
Wherever you kind of want snow at.
There's a woodpecker in the tree. Cool, you're not going to let me shoot you. Huh? Yes, I am.
I just got it in some of my green paint that wasn't quite dried.
Come on, come shoot me. I'm starting to know where some pellets are. I'm getting 112 for Christmas, and you better not touch them.
Zoe.
I try to be good.
Alright, I'm just going on my edges, kind of like, you know, where the snow would be. I'm trying, I've got that green right there. It's still pretty wet. And we're going to kind of make it look like, you know, there's a bunch of snow there.
Tree. Mama! Can't spell farm unless you have another R.
I know they didn't have another R.
So tree, so T, farm, T farm.
And there's always a little bit more snow kind of on the top of the tree. So we're going to kind of put this on the top. A good bit on the top.
Mom, you're right back. My present.
Yes, and you better not mess with that no more.
Why?
All right, now we're just going to kind of fill it in. We're going to put a little bit more down here on the bottom. Kind of just fill it in to make it look, you know, there's snow. You can't what?
Where's my own pellets? She don't know. And I want for Christmas, I'm getting bullets for 20 gauge.
You are.
Then that's what Dan's getting.
Okay, let's see. Let's put some right here.
That's really nothing. That's just one tiny little thing. Quit.
All right, I think that's going to do it, y'all.
Nope. Ooh, that's
Thank you, Sherry. I'm dead. Sound like my son.
Daddy showed us BDs and
I like how you try different products to get the desired look you are looking for. Nancy, I do. I will grab up something and say, I'm going to try this, and if it works, it works. If it don't, then I know it don't work. Thank you, Miss Nancy. Hey, Christina, thank you. I almost feel like I sound like Medea when I say thank you.
Thank you.
It's like I put that R on there, like when there's no R in thank you. It's like thank you. I don't know why I do that.
There isn't an R in thank you.
There is not an R in thank you. All right, I'm gonna come and I'm not putting like more spots of white. I'm gonna go over where I've got my white just to kind of give it more texture in those spots that I'm about to slip off my stool.
That's really gonna be textured.
Thank you, Miss Donna. Have I ever told you I love watching you paint? Oh, Miss Cindy, thank you so much. I kind of figured that since you're in my inside scoop. I love watching you think. Thank you for all you do for us. You're welcome, Tina.
Mama.
What, baby? What, baby?
You could put snowflakes in like the corners of each side, like snowflakes.
Like I said, if you don't want to put snow,
you could put ornaments, lights.
Miss Zoe's sitting there with all her ideas popping out. All right, I think that's going to be it.
I got so many in my mind right now.
I wonder if I put that in my water, if it'll mix in with my other paintbrushes. Thank you, Tammy. Spackle was a great idea. You could even put clear glitter, baby, in the spackle for... I can do that. And I'm going to do that. Here's my glitter. Would that still... Well, I still add... I do farmhouse / glam, I guess. Because I'm going to add some glitter, y'all.
So look.
Because even though I do farmhouse, I still put glitter on something in a minute. So I'm glad you said that, Tammy. I am going to add a little bit of glitter.
Y'all, I might come back with a bird. You take an Instagram photo, would you?
Just a little bit.
She's gonna come back with a hand shot or something.
So whatever is stuck on there is gonna stay. I'm just fixing to dump it over. Let me move all my stuff. And what's not stuck in there, I'll come right off. That's my style farmhouse glam. I love glitter. I do. A lot of people don't like glitter because it does make a mess. Lord, it makes a mess. But I love it, especially for the holidays. Okay, so I flipped it over. So, see there? So that's not a lot of glitter on there. So this is it so far, y'all. Let me see if it'll let me. I'm getting choked on my own saliva. Let me see if it'll let me flip my camera real quick for y'all. Did that flip? No. I don't know why Facebook's done that. It actually lets me flip in my group. Hey, Lisa. Ireland. Oh, wow, Jackie. Well, hey. Love all you do, and you're fabulous. Oh, well, thank you so much. So this is it so far. Tree Farm. And I'm fixing to, let me get up close. You can kind of see the texture. Let me see if I can turn this light off. Whoa, that ain't the way you turn it off. Let me see if I can turn it sideways. You might can kind of see a little bit of the texture, but it's definitely not, it's not flat. Thank you, Tammy. Okay, I gotta turn that light back on because it's dark as I'll get out in here. So now what I'm gonna do, where is my baby wipe? Let me go ahead and just get some of that chalk off. And I am fixing to sand my letters that says Tree Farm because I don't want it to pop out like that. So let me get the sandpaper. This is 180 grit, and I'm just gonna go over it. My wood grain is going this way, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna kind of come up. And this is chalk paint, so it's like really, really chalky. Why is my hair like going in my mouth? I'm not shaking the camera like crazy, am I? Yeah, I have been so wanting to do this thing for a couple weeks now, and I just got to where I could do it last night. And I was so tired last night. I told my husband earlier today, I said I was so tired. I felt sick. I am sanding a lot off of my letters, y'all. Just because I want it to look like it's like really, really old. And then the only thing that's going to look kind of new is my Christmas tree with the glitter in there. But hey, I like it. I like the way it looks, so. Okay, now I'm going to just dump it over here to get all that dust off of it. Sorry for the banging. Okay. So let me grab my wipe again. Oh. And now I'm just going to kind of go over it. Let me get a new one. Thank y'all so much. I'm so glad that y'all hopped on with me today. I know I didn't give you much of a notice that I was coming live. But I'm kind of just doing things when I'm able to at this point right now. Alright. I do not want any of that like white to be on my brown, so I'm trying to wipe it off really good. Thank you, Miss Shirley. And on my mantle, I have all of my Christmas trees that I made. And that's why I really wanted something that said Tree Farm. So this is it. Okay, I so wish I could see this the right way. I think that I did really good with the letters, making it look really old, handwritten or hand-drawn or whatever. So, alright, so now for the hanging part, I think I'm going to add some hooks. And then I think I'm going to hang it with some buffalo plaid ribbon. Because I need something buffalo plaid on my mantle because I don't have anything buffalo plaid on my mantle yet. And just this ribbon hanging this picture with a buffalo plaid bow on the top, very simple 2-loop bow, will be really cute to add up there. If I could find my hooks. Y'all already know I'm gonna come on here and can't find or don't have what I need. Here we go. Okay. So I'm gonna use these 1 by 1/16, if that's how you say that. Not sure if that's how it's said or not. I call screw eyes. I call them eye screws. Natalie, yes, it was oh gracious, a 23, like 23 3/4 by 22. Give me just a second. About 21 3/4 by 23 1/2. So it's not exactly square. It's a little bit longer than it is wider. Thank you, Aunt Mary. Will you show us how everything looks with the trees in this picture? Yes, Donna, I will. I'm going to use these little eye hooks, and I'm going to go right here on the edge. I've been trying, there's still like 1 or 2 more things I want to do with my mantle that I haven't been able to do yet because I can't find. I always hit mine to get it kind of started in my wood first, and then I take it and I start screwing it. I have like a little white, y'all know the little white ceramic, like churches, and I've got a little house, but my greenery on my fireplace, I've got it like really thick. See how that just goes right in there? And I was about to say, Lord knows, Trina, did you just mess that up? Yeah, I'm not measuring, I'm just kind of eyeing. If it's not quite straight, then I don't think it's gonna really hurt anything. But my garland's so thick because I had to double up my garland because I didn't like what I did have. And so now if I see anything on there, it either don't set straight because my garland's too thick to get it to set on my actual brick on the fireplace. So I've got to find me 2 candlesticks that I can use to sit my my 2 ceramic houses. It's the solid white. It's called something. I don't know what it's called. Thanks for listening. You're so welcome, Natalie. Tammy, I did make the frame. Yes, ma'am. I cut the base piece out of the 1/4 inch wood, and then I used 1 by 4s to make my frame. That's why it looks so wide, is because they're 1 by 4s. So once I can find me some candlesticks that I want to use, I think I'll be pretty much done, especially after I get this. And then next year I'll probably get a little bit more just to add something different, but changing up your Christmas decor, I'm just going to stick my ribbon straight into my my hook here. I'm going to tie a knot. just because I think I'm gonna like the way that's gonna kind of hang. I'm gonna cut that a little bit shorter. I'm not gonna leave it that long. So having to buy all new decorations or making them, I've made a lot of my stuff. I've been made everything on my mantle except, of course, for the garland. And oh crap, I need to see how long this needs to be. I'm gonna say probably about that long. If it ain't, I just have to take it down. But I just do it now for sake of the video. So, but it's been a time-consuming process with getting things different this year. Okay. Well, that's got to be turned the other way, but I'll turn it that way in just a minute. So I've been getting it slowly, and like I said, I'm not quite where I want to be with everything right now. I just have to work on it throughout the year, pick up here and there, and because I'm kind of about tired. Oh, hey Peggy. It's beautiful. This will be my next project. Well, yay, Tammy, if you do it, make sure you share it with me so I can see it. Secondhand stores is a good place to look for candlesticks. Laura? I just told my husband the other day, I said I was going to go today, but that didn't happen. But I was like, I've got to go. What did I do with my ribbon? I'm going to go to the thrift stores. I'm going to go to Goodwill. I don't care if I had to buy some old chairs just to get the spindles or whatever you call it. I will cut those suckers off. Now I'm going to make me just a regular shoestring style bow to go on the top. I said, but I want me something, and I've got to go look for it. Because I cannot find them anywhere. I said, even if I had to make my own candlesticks. But the candlesticks from like Hobby Lobby, they're kind of expensive. And just to use, and you really won't see them, I just need it for the height. I don't want to spend a lot because like I said, you know, you're not going to see them. All you're going to see is the house is sitting there. Alright, so I'm going to make this kind of floppy because I don't want it to be, you know, too like perfect looking sitting up there. So I'm just going to make it kind of floppy, actually kind of messy too, just like that. And I think I like the length of that ribbon. Let me cut that one too. I'm going to cut it straight off. And now what I'm going to do is ducktail it. And now I'm kind of wondering how am I going to get it to hang, get it to attach there. So that's the way I'm going to hang it, and I'm going to have this hanging down just like that. Can y'all see that? Oh, let me lift it up. Add a little piece of burlap ribbon in the bow. Okay, can y'all see it? I don't know if y'all can see it. So this is it so far. And it's going to hang like this. And my bow is going to be up here at the top. So I think that's still simple. And then I've got my buffalo plaid. So I really like it. Got some dust going on right there with singing in it. So what I could do is take a piece of my buffalo plaid ribbon and tie it around my bow here to attach it. I need to bring it this way. Excuse me. To attach my bow. Thank you, Miss Nancy and Donna. Alright. I'm going to leave that hanging too. So we have two sets of tails going down. Alright, so yep, that's it. That's it, folks. Thank you so much, Miss Sandy. All right. So what I did, I just took another piece of ribbon and just kind of put it behind there and tied my bow onto my string, so now it's attached. All right, well, thank y'all so much for joining me. As soon as I get it hung and everything else done and found, got me some candlesticks, I will definitely show y'all the trees that I finished and the ones that I made on video with y'all. I actually flocked yesterday. So I do want to show y'all how those turned out with the flock that I had bought from Amazon. I will, Glenda. I'm kind of scared because I think I might have y'all's expectations all up. Then when y'all see it, y'all be like, it took her that long to do that? But it's not that it's not that it's, so much. It's just me making everything. And so I hope I don't, disappoint y'all when I show it to y'all. Alright, well, thank y'all. Thank you, Jewel. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining me. I will see y'all again. I got to go shopping tomorrow. I got to go get some Christmas. So maybe one day next week. Thank you so much. So if you have any questions, just comment below. Oh, thank y'all so much. Alright, bye, ladies.